omo adwuma wo mo eye ene sede yetuam se eno ano no ebeboa ama smuggling of cocoa etimi etwetwetwa anase ebema amanfo enya kono some kwakoye cocoa farms eno ho sem ewa ha ebeka ho ensem afi yankora afi yentie anhwe video si na afi yemra fidiem eha nana akufuado enra ena a commission the $60 million ultra modern Jamestown harbour na odi ensem ahodo edi tudwa edi efa eye fishing harbour yi eho se ebeboa edi nyuma ahodo edi aba over 64 years ena abanya abako epesenka omo eye sa harbour enei odi ehye anaso hyebo se oba obesi 2018 ena otuhuana moa enei wetimi ebiano yankoni enti na Dankwa Akufo, the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Today, under the Akufo government, we have moved beyond rhetoric to action. In Jamestown, finally gets the modern fishing harbor it has long deserved. For someone who was born in Swalaba and who grew up in Kwabena, this is a particularly happy occasion for me, as this entire area was the playground of my youth. This is where I grew up. And being able, under my stewardship as President of the Republic, to have generated this important infrastructure for the benefit of the people of Inglesing is indeed a source of exceptional satisfaction for me. My government, fully aware of the critical role artisanal fishing plays in our economy and in the livelihoods of many Ghanaians, made it a priority to transform the fishing industry. We took bold, decisive steps to improve conditions for our hard-working fisherfolk, those whose daily toil sustains community and feeds our nation. The safe launching and landing of canoes, the hygienic handling of fish, and the dignity of those engaged in this noble trade have been at the heart of our policies. I recall with pride the day in December 2018 when I came to Jamestown to cut the sword for this project. I made a solemn promise to you, the people of Jamestown, that under my leadership, this boy would not remain a drawing board dream, but would become a reality. You were told by the professional gay naysayers that it was a political gimmick which will not see the light of day. I followed through on that promise. In October 2020, I returned to inspect the progress, and today, here we stand together as witnesses to the fulfillment of that commitment. It will create jobs, empower domestic economy.
Dankwa Akufo omra ene obie eye Jamestown senra obie Jamestown fishing harbor no ano ena ode atudwa se oshebo na mafo nim se wonye sabrede waba abaye mienko na afi yenko Alhaji Mahmoud Baomia ono so ena ma wobo ntoa na ode atudwa se no enya bedi abamu se kikuro alawa no prompt na yetua ede ama eye nurses ene omo makaka no yenti sema ono so ede atu edwa yere se yensa ebeka Alhaji Mahmoud Baomia ono so ensema ode atu edwa yenko de yenti ensema no de tu edwa.
Of the things that I was clear about in the 2016 campaign, I was very, very adamant, and our party was adamant that God willing, when we come, we will restore the nursing training allowances that were cancelled. And we have restored the nursing training allowances. There may be delays, yes, but allowance delayed is better than allowance cancelled. And we'll continue to make sure. And I'm working with the Ministry of Finance on a scheme, on a way to make sure we don't have delays. So I'm hoping that we can eliminate this issue of delays very soon for all of you. I mean, there's a lot more that we are going to do, God willing, to help the healthcare system. When I become president, I want to continue to empower all of you to improve your conditions of service in addition to all of that. Now, one of the things that you will see is that the former president, when he was president, took away the car import duty waiver for nurses. You remember that? Yes, I'm bringing it back for all nurses. The car import duty waiver is coming back for all nurses. As well as
Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia and Sama Ode Etuja and son. Yanko, the former president who happens to be the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also Ebon Twa, na Ode Etuja se Oba, Obe Bon 10 pa, or the structures Begu Honma. One more Sebi, one more Nam Kotikwanso, Edigana Dream, or the Ombejina Asenibia, na one more so Yedi Omasamne, Bubo one more. Yapebi Ediomo and so ato. Yankoni NTA, the former president, and Sama or the two Jomra Nay, and also Eddie a year and vision Eddie 200 more, Kwabena Owusu Mebruno, Obeti Tuomo. Yankoni NTA, the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in Sama or the Etuja. Okay, here's the former president, the also Yen Sabeka. Na afi eno so yabo ama yen ahwefo ene yenetifo nso ehu nsama wode etu edwanom enso ebi obakaya nano dwada ena the National Democratic Congress omra omo file omo nomination for presidency ene enkro ne ba no ewie ewo Electoral Commission office ena the chairman of the party Honorable Johnson Esiedu enketia ede tudwa se nyame adoma e brother dey enimi ene si manyina etiesi montenso na omaye yekire ede etia aye isi ni nyina ene se womo ade nsem yakodan yesi na isi omhwe se de isi twetwe ne na ase ene se de oye na one MP4 ekon nakra na so mpese omfa kwoti kwan so na omwia banimu enso ede emma the NPP ti na wotwe na se na wotwe besimi womo Tuesday womo enyina emma nan ewo 16 regions ni nyina na omoye yekire ento sasam krona and the former president and so edina no etu mu bi enei the Electoral Commission enei ora Bosman Dr. Bosman Asare edi ensem aba abetudwa edi afa ensem enei the Electoral and I said the NDC4 edi aba abetudwa akase ewom no kre se en omo aba edi aba abedan omo se sebi enia bi enkoyie ewo voters register no nemum omo ateki steps a omo address eni nyina yanko na afi yentie nsama yenra Bosman Asare edi etudwa
address matters arising from the just ended voter exhibition exercise which took place from 20th to 27th August 2024. 1. The committee held a meeting with the National Democratic Congress on Friday, the 6th of September 2024. The meeting provided an opportunity for the NDC to present their concerns with the provisional voters register. As you may be aware, the provisional voters register was recently updated as part of processes leading to the preparation of the final voters register ahead of the 2024 general election. In their presentation, the NEC indicated it had identified 5 issues with the register. The NEC further stressed that the concerns they have identified would warrant the Electoral Commission to accept a forensic audit of the voters register to assuage the fears. To assuage the fears of stakeholders. In addition, the NDC requested for re-exhibition of the voters' register. 3. The Commission informed the NDC that the discrepancies they had detected were not new. The Commission noted that it had detected the same issues and had taken steps to correct them. The Commission reiterated that the essence of the exhibition exercise was to address all the concerns with the provisional voters register and assured the NDC that the issues identified were being resolved. The Commission assured the NDC that the issues they had listed were typical issues that the law had provided remedies for, as stated in the constitutional instrument on the registration of voters, CI 91, as amended by CI 126. 4. The Commission explained that the law envisaged that discrepancies would arise following a registration exercise and provided remedies for fixing the discrepancies, including the following: inclusion of omitted names, objection to names of unqualified voters on the register, removal of names of deceased voters from the register, replacement of poor quality or damaged voter ID. The Commission will address matters arising from the just-ended voter exhibition exercise, which took place from 20th to 27th August 2024. 1. The Commission held a meeting with the National Democratic Congress on Friday, the 6th of September 2024. The meeting provided an opportunity for the NDC to present their concerns with the provisional voters register. As you may be aware, the provisional voters register was recently updated as part of processes leading to the preparation of the final voters register ahead of the 2024 general election.
We isi mpanyinfo no baako Samuel Tete na ote se ode da address no enso eba na de ewo ho enso eno no right enei election ho sensem na Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia enso de ensem de atudwa se enei oba or the electric vehicles December ya na say before ebeto aba no kra na electric buses aba ebeto reduce the cost of air transportation by about 40%, and also ensema what they atu edwa enso ho na fe yenra Brian Echampo yenti ni enko ba enti Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia on the buses na fe yentra so ha.
And public transport is moving, is high because fuel and spare parts so. And yes, sir, me pese Ghana in the area of public transport, you're moving away from dependence on fuel and that to electric vehicles, electric buses. This is where we want to take Ghana. And before the end of this year, Yamiadum, we want to begin the pilot here in Accra of the electric buses. Order about 100 to come in to start so that everybody will see how it is working. So the electric vehicles will come in, and you better make the public transport fares to come down by 40%. 40%.
We Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia for the final one must do this one MD and common. The Minister for Agric, Honorable Brian Echampo, Eddie Atuja say enei yatoto koko bomu cumulatively from 1,000 and over 1,000 and about 3,000 cumulatively about 129% and omo Eddie Atum ɛkɔ 20,070 say about 3,000 nti yɛnhwɛ cumulatively about 129%. Yɛntie nsɛm a the Minister for Agric ɛde ato dwa.
1,928 or 1,308 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag at the opening of the 2023-2024 season to now 48,000 Ghana cedis per ton or 3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. I repeat, the price has moved from 20,908 Ghana cedis to 48,000 Ghana cedis per ton, or it has moved from 1,308 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag to 3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. This is an unprecedented 129.36% increase. We are pleased to announce that the producer price of cocoa for the 2024-2025 season is 48,000 Ghana cedis per ton, or 3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. On the
Brian a champion soon somebody to Japan the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, say Oba frustrate a structure sebe betimi aboa ama womo a omedi oman dwirimu no ye de omo agina maybe also na fe outline a vision edema aye mabunu yentie His Excellency the former president John
entrepreneurial training I was say mabunu no ye ma omo adwen say ono so betimi ewie school na ono a abie na adwuma na ono so afa nipa. So we must train them to also become employers instead of employees. And on an American, in Japan, kitten, or I wait to me, the Asha say, you call Doma Hosey, a Mabun Bebre, a poultry. And so many Ubia also say, I buy a per se, ye bois, na yenya, a Mabuno, na almost pet bibi a year, na almost 8 million or more. And also I buy a so mumu. Engineer the program a friend Jumara Abba. You have identified 10,000 young people. Ebi obi pese or your bakery, obi pese or your poultry, obi pese or your fish farming. And you might be brave or what? A mebulu no wo so mumu obo amon betimi aye. Because I bra your wa baimu. Now your program be your friend Youth Enterprise Support Initiative. Lady Bakwa, Oba Bakwa, your boano, Ababa Bakwa, your boano. Ebesin there, or a leading exporter of shea butter from the northern region, or the year cosmetics, or the year creams, or the year seminar, a lot of things. Ebesin there, wafa nipa be 30, aumuye jumamano. Apart from that also, a ma omuye shea butter no a auto free also. She gives them employment because she pays them for the shea butter that they produce. And she say, Yakase Obia Oye school biana abayin betimi afano ejuma. That one is an illusion. I just say about private sector na yepeja private sector no na omofa nkwadano. We also said we'll launch Operation Recover All the Loot. And so we're going to do forensic audits into different funds. The All African Games, we're going to audit it. And I mean, how, I forgot how many athletes they were, could have eaten food worth $50 million. I mean, nobody can understand, you know, a thing like this. And so we want to see how, I mean, some of the figures you hear in respect of the All African Games are astounding. And so we're going to investigate that. We're going to go.
The former President's Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Sama Wadi Etuja. Fe Yemra Studio sa na memra minua Solomon Anane Akwaba. Solo?
Yeah.
Bogode.
Nyamia dom be hoye.
Ede nyamia si.
I said the last time I me catch you say. Metwe free da ban. Eko de nyame. Na nyankopon se de wonim se o de ho to no so a ade nyina di boa o ebi o kwa ba we de me kasa beda no anti
o si ofura me kom na akoda aban
na me koda
e na wabada yame
na me sure say by the 7th of this January 2025 me kwa hojo
na wadwo
because assistant na there someone got the nyame and the nyame about we would chiro wo so
ana na 7th of December de obekwa ahojo
say there is hope
and ada mo meda ban bi
o say
mo meda ban
there is hope Ghana for beto mo
okay
am obi a ho adwono
nti ahojo
nipa be ho bedwono
to bekwa ahojo
chokwa ahojo
solo
minia
Mr. Joseph Amoa answer ha. See the member and movement for change. Mama, akwa
yeah.
What's this?
So the movement is nya.
Yes, come on. From Amekum to Dabai. Na oba the nyame na wakwa ahojo
7th of January
asabni obani na boko de
O nyame adu boko
de nyame ase movement so boko
o nyame adu yesu ehun ye pa
de nyame ase right yeah twen say honorable my memory ni honorable Thomas Owusu Ansa, Honorable Thomas Owusu Ansa. Ono DCM Ahafano South East Ejinama NPP. Ono so ebeba na ono so ababe kajumedin. But ye shall say from the Almighty Galamsey na yahwe eho ensem. They say ababe a national issue and we need to address it as such. Enti yɛbɛhwɛ no from a nationalistic point of view. Ndi ahwɛ kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi etu Galamsey ase. So long now say.
we intro na de.
Yɛhwɛ no from the national perspective because a national issue. The enti America sa na say any organized groups ahodoɔ ɛna ɔmo ɛde ɔmo ano atomu bie. Sɛ yɛnhwɛ na yempene pomasi bre anya saa said the report ahodo aba by 2030 yahwe ya Ghana be kransuo na yanom abeye critical issue enti yeyi party politics e de afrim menka se obi ho ka ewo mu a untimi nkanasem. That's not what I'm saying. But yenyi party politics because parties mienu nyina try to fight Galamsey, but still we still have the menace. Solo
Aja
mama shase fanfo
mama nchiao anwumre na menchia watiefo a anwumre o magebre eti Kessben TV and Kessben FM eche modern enkoma your original chairman Augustus Andrews na friend na kwesi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama anwumre onam a obontoa bigidi na de bia sede meyere no mesra nyankopon enim adom edema no oni nipa de kodi nkomo nsem obeka no ento nipa akoma so ode shine nam obi a se nyankopon se on crowd one kwari ataba so na menu akewodi say for some time now mom say my referee system ye na ya che ho agum a campaign ye and I'm happy to report to you say per the interactions we have had with people
aye for me
pa
grounds no ye
pa and see me what campaign mo am say say menua ekuma asamwajan so waja man yourself I'm say acquire fast because one can say no more who you obi say on kan che say Charlie e dey mamodi it's your branch a successful footballer on penum go say at the end of the career until was waja man yourself no kwasem no say ye nami dia ma anwumre matuka efi dwabe say me bedin komo beja meyire akosanya ntachiwa wo ho ene say ye nyina ye pegana yi na unam na wo bontoa na wo te Ghana fo nkoma o mudi ezan say na ye nam nkronkitwa nim wuti akuafo nsem wo mo ka wuti adrawafo dia wo mo ka wuti asukufo o mo wie ne o mo school ye do mamtek mampon na mamtek fo ne ye di nkomo na o mo send ye pictures of aduane a wo mudi a ye di firi o mo the only conclusion you come say, oh yeah, babuna. I was so ding now fighting for a regime change because Ghana is moving in the wrong direction. Only my didn't come on. Hey, Abamubuo. Only businessmen, Mrs. What are there now for doom? They will be calling you into their stores. No more come someone. Hey, Abawusam. Only market women did come on. Kese, and that's one answer. Esen amamwa Ghana DN MPP aban e DNM. Now as if that is not enough. Say if it's an apai I have been speaking that our very survival as human beings is also under attack. Because we come out with that in the next 30 years
2030, the next 6 years.
You be crash you. Anu nya semo a edin. Se mi ko toba. Pen komo amache. O to adwene kwa awia na yom hyehye wo. Je se wonim nsu a sa adwene no efiri mu ba. Ene ye ka che say the water is so contaminated say and nam na won so num kra no are also contaminated. And every research have shown say areas are enema we koso no. Tuber crops aye banche bagere ni sa bankeni sa nema na wo fom no essence asase no aye so intoxicated heavy metals na omode ye gold no ewura asase no nti no ni aye di kura no eye hu. So doctors are complaining say enkoda ye wo mu omo hu niema bi a enye usual because you feel say chemicals no ewura ni pam ama gene no is affected enti ye wo nkora with deformity. And there are a lot of cardiac arrests. And doctors are alluding to the fact that it is coming from this menace. Cancer is on the rise. It is ensure nom Ghana Water Company. Caneno almost ensure quantity. No more than 19 grams of chemical no money ye no. And now 130 grams still anti-money ye. Almost say that is a narrative. And now over 4,000 hectares of our virgin forest cover is an attack. Into deforestation is looming. Na kwaye nim ho na nsu akase no wo muti wo. Into say your forest are under attack. They just say Ghana, your very survival is threatened. And natural habitat for animals, kaneno and moi, no wo kwaye nim, no much peacefully. They are all under attack. And indigenous trees, species, and what are protecting the future. Sansa Yakase, when the last tree die, the last one will also die. It's also under attack. And now people are in our forests cutting down trees with blazing impunity. It's in common with you. And you're so passionate. And it is not about in 6 years' time. Yabekra. It's about your near man in praying. And ye I wasn't common no ye na ye di. And some music crabby na me baby some has successive governments tried to fight Galamsey and willingly, truly say really they really want to fight Galamsey? The answer has been partially yes and partially no.
How?
Say a corner. I said omoku. Ase omonko asa ye bibio
ase kwasienko
but administration we die man ye den ye do babia ye dua ase if the country is united say enough is enough. The sense say people engaged in this illegality are powerful people in government. Keo dutia
nitio
mesri nipa ehye sa abonfosam yechi eseye kwaye eseye nsuo ayem panifo kukudam a omo aban mu enu nti na ama ne kono aye den se lete ye betimi akon ahane ye betimi akon. And this is why I think that empanifo ekasa nyina antanyimrei said the okay no me nya na manyosem. Listen say, I didn't know ebe hayen na asha say hayen. Inti I was say can any brim near ye among yourself if free. Now you say ye beko. na enema ekoso ya enyi oyo nebi abeto wo man no wachina senior peye mra kunini wo Ghana a good year wo man mu nyina is entrusted in the president. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It is all of them na God who cry pf with them anya what dia it belongs to the state.
Yeah.
MPP aban by from 2017 7th of January to date almost issue over 1,500 licenses for mining. Instructive. From 2009 to 2016 NDC issue 58. Into 1,500 plus licenses are. A just say it must come with a responsibility. Let me state here. Says Solomon Anane, I am not against mining. I am for responsible mining. I repeat, I am for responsible mining. Me chiri say you two from a good year. There be a yesika, and I say a good year on Yankopon, a diaduma mine Ghana. No mom, yen two no quine passo, yes, sir. And to say, why are a no quine bonesono? Ye four almost wa, Minia, any.
But me personally musasem. Before 2022, now your forest reserves were not permitted into.
Thank you
for mining.
Yes.
There was an LI 2462 that was passed in 2024.
264.
2462.
2462
Yes.
LI. Okay.
And they map permission for mining to be done in our forests. Yes. Should we lay the blame squarely on the president's doorsteps and not say Yemfaye nyina yen count because say obianko pass law now, it won't give that person the permission to go into this forest and mine.
So one, it is entrusted into the hands of the state. And your question summary. Namrano Section 3.1 a prohibit mining in our forest reserves. Section 3.2 and the cassette. Say empo ye be mo be kwan ra forest reserve no more. This is onye permission from Oman Penyini. And that was amended in 2022. And just musa ebusa say sa bre no omunya tirimupo bi say no mo pese mo ra ye forest reserve mu e ko ye nyambre se bo ya na. I think the answer is yes. Because ever since that law was passed, I had this section 3.2 no buy I can say utmi nya mining wo kwayim. Na mo be mining wo kwayim a this a wanya permit from the presidency and an emergency mo. Martin Komono within the week. Say ahemfo and the assemblymen ye mo am ye bom yakonde. Oman Pegini una over 16,000 soldiers minibi and papa mo bi wa. Over police over 30,000. Okay, cancer security institution aboma over 100,000. Migration service order one ukan aboma over 90,000. You are clone with the national security. In Fidia wo drones near the one wanyam na me wo. Inti obi bekum tokwa na. On to me nkono said the obeku. Mama two classical examples. Me pacho edumre bia. You say ban on fishing. Eya djuma na nya djuma.
Eya djuma pa.
Abanye tabo no to wa untimi nkopo no so okay dua bi na fen rosewood there was a fight say ye ma export ye mo bia export rosewood aye djuma na say njuma and you can export rosewood and this aban no wo pepa say small scale mining ye bejai and na so mo ye the illegal one e bejai no more ye mo permit no ya hwe say they will do the right thing and where they are mining will not be closer to any river body and again not in our forest but unfortunately one more ya entrusted power into their hands so mu yejuma no one more ankasa any two mining. So what is the way forward? Many all organizations civil society in Penifua Kasa in again say there should be a three-pronged approach. We should have the medium, we should have the short term, the medium term, and the long term. Short term, they say, will be a nyai for the time. Will be a nyai because
will it be fair?
It will be fair because those who have legal licenses mining,
Eyomu nyina. Obi ono ye na dwuma. Indirectly you are affecting somebody ono ye na dwuma. Me.
So when I say temporary, yes omunya crowd.
Okay.
Aban no mo nyina anfo mo nyuma nguo. Yenkoye auditing of their sites.
Okay.
Say bia na was site 2 fia na koha. Say if Aban is convinced, say per the EPA, Environmental Forestry Commission, and Nema also ye to qualify for doing what do you call it? Very
mining,
then you go be giving go ahead. But as I tell you, they don't close the pits. Pitching open with blessed impunity. They are all there. And see, and many ye are buying for tabo and to. Now, young say, now again, medium term, or minding now must come to a round table. We should all come to a round table. Now, young get to say, mining a idea bois, my gun economy, saying your person, this is a red line. I will be at him crossing. Now, person miner, A, B, and C, ye na at round table.
Okay.
Yes, and some racket, yeah. Said your nana at the Dankwa for the book I'm going to be. Makan Kessben 3. Very interesting book. Ghana Beyond Aid, the vision of a leader. A quote of Mampenini. What quote when you are compiling. Very beautiful. Or see, pesika, not in my government. If you want money, go into the private sector. Into which you not a law. Said no government official or politically exposed person should be engaged in this mining stuff. If you want to be a miner, quit government and go and be a professional miner. Long term, we should research. You say, no man who know manifestos no. And then your Hong Kong, like your petrol reserves, it's a high power. Now, company Mishabuchi, no buy exploration, no catch the some 2 billion liters of crude and underneath. On one, bet you know, no catch all. So 2 billion. Now, based on 2 billion, is it not foolishness? Or am I being harsh?
Foolishness is too harsh.
It is.
It's too harsh.
It is.
It's too harsh.
It is. So what did you watch? Chance? Now we're brufu. Also, Tom we Bruno. Now I told them. No, be a quick for catch.
See, you need the machinery to determine those things.
That's why I use the word foolishness. It was seeing
you be understanding.
Nadi.
See, you bet money.
Yes, that is it. There are big time companies. Oh, my money say, oh, my exploration. They are not into mining and oil, so they will do and give you the data, so that you know say Ghana.
Don't try to be man.
Oh, catch and say, fill the way this quantum of oil in the water. They will negotiate because you have done it.
So what the Ghana for you?
Oh, Mosa. No question. That be some baby, I do know. Yeah.
We should call a spade a spade.
A spade. We should scan the whole country.
Now
you all our mineral deposits.
Oh,
that's a no.
That data is there.
It's there.
It's almost there.
It's there.
It's there. Gold.
It's there. Into foolishness on withdraw.
Oh,
that's you.
Do you know why I said that? Nipa bebre na egu kwaye ni mudi nsem hunu. Abeji large scale prospecting. Papa just said the prospecting means no kasa wa me ho adwiri me no. Prospecting means or yes onkohwe say goodie no it prospecting license can't me find mining and many of them prospecting license no more science.
So that means authorities who are in charge
and of say you was that data
should be held accountable.
Make sure say you was that data now obi mbegi say my license me prospecting because we have already done the prospecting and him say this quantum of mineral is there. They will talk about it. It's the money by your name. Say
Ebia specifically. I can say be a gold but specifically baby a wapote no. And na yehu. I don't know what's here.
Baby a one with him and now with him.
Okay.
You should know that we have this deposit here. And you find people no bunuya in the name say okohwehwe. Na ohwe nyina no otu gold no. Nti otu abe tue se no be ka say. Set na me kwa no. E ho nye rich. Nti mambe before. What do I hear? That's why I use the word foolish. Minim say hash dia pay hash. Therefore, my me draw na to venture. Company for pet. Ghana for nim dey for her. Nipa ni bi do man no. Kakra bi na your man say. Timpani for me kan ya hash mo venture me. So I am not like that. It took away na boma. They say we have not been serious about the fight. But Obia will hear me. Obia will yebi. Only the effect in some mechanical effect on our forests, effect on our health, effect on the environment, effect on the future, and near even water. And we my house and pay. Say ye mining and my teacher say I am fully be a strong. Adanya Omukrum, they don't permit mining. It's a joke of their life. You know why? Since we be a chemo krumwo. Let's say an for Papa Nameboa. You're two mining war near the mercury, any cyanide, any lead, you know, I was ho. A tiffy ho, you're two ho, no mercury, any lead, any cyanide, a gumwa. It's so anything. And two corner was say, young to be woman, since we be a wa, and no buy a form one is equally.
But at least what was show the will not to fight.
Oh, me boy, my young cook, a son say, a jumana is where a tiffy on a tiffy on, a tiffy on, it's affecting virtually almost everybody. There are reports. Look at from watching reports. It's available. People were mentioned. And that's the supposed say it's available. People were mentioned. They say a cromwa, nothing name in Pessimabodin. That's why you person nationalistic. Yes, sir. Yes, see, here. The names who can may see my cha because it's about we know them. And you want you do, but be able to say action. Tell my case 3 points. First, young Horty. I'm not against people minding, no, but young Horty. Let's do auditing. Let us make sure. Here you know against it at run table. Then show the way forward. I buy NTA in Penifua Ekasa. Share with my woman go here. Me person who can on. They say, "Ma, boss, truly speaking on." And then me cut your bar.
Oh, you're cautious.
No, me to be toughish. I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth. Me can't go natural.
I said, "Never be able to be affected."
Because that's what I'm saying.
So I told you, "Never, I'm so worried."
That's what you say. About what you say. About goat.
I said, "You're not trouble fee."
It was say.
You see the situation.
Me share scientist be currently. I'm in K University doing material science. I'll be graduating by November. And see, I'm a material scientist. I'm for now. See, as part of my name, we call it research back here. And also how to use zeolite. Zeolite is a natural rocker. It will purify water. Now, I offer a sample of water from a mining area. No more share the turbidity. Because I'm turbidity.
Yeah. Ni pino mu anase anything.
You see, it was specific alum. I had a quantity of water to make it pure. Into the specific gum quantity gum. Necessarily water not pure. Now, person will add the further to purify it.
You are contaminating it.
Thank you. The excess alum you are adding now becomes contamination. So you see a pure water which has been contaminated. That is where we are.
But that's it, solo. My memory.
You did it passionately. Now you jam on yourself. Now you just say no more penny is serious. Until comfortable to so no massage no massage no. Now a buy move for all you and another way. Ministers, this is penny for party penny for regional chairman. Or muko tati so you go to go. Then we'll go. No, bring them to order.
Thank you very much, Solomon Anane, executive member, the National Democratic Congress. My member, Honorable Thomas Owusu Ansa Akwaba. Opening Akwaba. Yeah. Naboko there. Half one north south east. Boy. Bibia boko ho. Edujama.
Oh, okay. How the Africa I'm saying wanna be all.
Hey. Bacho yabutre. Yebeba ho. Yabutre. Yamko yewra Joseph Amoho na minti ono so. The fight against Galamsey. How we can curb it.
If you give some number one,
Odisi no.
Oh, now I'm starting class 1.
Oh, okay.
No. That I'm near call for more a traman cry. Yeah, a call for you. As I'm not man crying. No, and then man crying so at near. No, who power a befa
is here.
Ah, didn't who pa. So, now send me come pass it and go with your superman crying.
Yes, Superman clan.
Now, there's no go you beams number 2. Number 2, oh, corner, quan ho, which is a move on. I can't no more. Mudigala. Now the woman say, I don't know. The technical issues kakra wom.
And the same.
I say obi a okwaje concession biya no. Your small scale. Especially me fan say offer surface gold mining your small scale ni all large scale. Small scale no 25 acres. Maximum 30. In the class fan as small scale. In the man whole licenses. Your licenses no mawa. Ya mawo wakwaje EPA. So aka ho. Na what they call na akwa adwuma. Na se gold na okoya. Normally 25 acres no, yeah, too small. In view of the fact say the investment they had built the money too small because surface money 25 acres within a matter of 1 month, 2 months, wait me in a way. Because there na gold to ankasa you be okra na the dastro no. Eso na tie na dastro no so ansa na akwa go si gravel no so a obehia no. Gravel bi am thickness ya kitwa bi. To san nyina ansa na ode akọ
for processing.
Na so ka obe we the lines in the mouth so a mre ho no say you don't have to go close to 500 meters from the water body.
Almost say BC 100, ABC 500. 500 meters.
500.
Not just 100 ne kura. 500 meters.
500 meters.
Wow.
That's it.
Ti say at the stadium ye twa ho afa ho ba tente ba ka kraka ho.
Yes. Na this person ye nie pa na unya asem a 500 meters na dey amount no emu ho na wo ye adwuma no na nsuo nso hia pa na wo de pump akoto nsuo no eda ho no na wo pull nsuo na ba
be a wo no
na wo de aba be wash nta wo wash so wi a wo wash no so no build about 3 or 4 dams the nsuo no de wa ya waste no egumu no e ko first one mu a na ye na efi pa na kwesika na ani ate kakra third one na ani ate fourth one na ani ate pa
we're
releasing this and
back to nsuo no.
Na omu a omoji small scale no ya na omu ni sika omu be sa na ma we nyina because excavator go ni bi oko high excavator no high no wonya daje so be dina so odi 2 dams atua hoka on daily basis do opade ne ntem nti so ba auto hose ene engine no de be twinsu na ban na oko close the water so the ntem ho no
obenya nsuo ne ntem
I
see.
So, no, they say, or they say, and at 25 acres, no, what's the guarantee? Because another one, so a work guarantee, and I say, my gold man and my in the same. Gamble be anywhere,
gambling.
A very a cha see pa. Go bet my quadjis audio in our bet my boca.
Na omo prospecting nasefo nya nti we
nya omo small scale no ya na prospect omo nya prospecting what the computers ka kra nani ko do e hokra na no kra tutu ayi o ayi tutu nkumra no pe do me da akwa so nti ya no sa no because a can obeba nsan wa go do stage ya o ya de no na on timi nti no na afio de ade nkonsuo na cheso akwa se no
but the okay there then it is possible say and I say I'll see a small scale ni mum ye say a hono and most of the problem now you face no e free ba
number 2 e won waji large scale no we kwaji be 2 square kilometers of land and so we first on your reconnaissance licenses we are looking kra with my kind prospecting abu na o ya prospecting no ewia na prospecting so dey mawa so fa kwaji be say 10 square kilometer a year obviously say nsuo bebem efie kurokura bebem we be okura forest bebem but ya na ye ho no say se wo wie na se o kwa kwaji lines na be bia nsuo woni ayi nyina ye yifrim any forest nyina na o montimi go beyond prospecting no because wo wie na se o san kwa lines na ya na very expensive and charges nyina they are in dollars. EPA license in dollars. Minerals Commission documentation. Yeah, they are in dollars. They are all in dollar denominated. They are not so mad. They are no boy then. It is almost called kwaji. Otimi nya prospect in we Udimia kakra kan udimia prospecting. Pa no graho. As we call prospecting na
O2. See any beba those are the areas authorities who give the licenses, you know. Also many call. But the question is, I don't need a job no more because after prospecting or after whatever no, I'll see any call say almost prospecting and pa and not say we move it to
one not you on Bapa no think and we need to be busy a course. Do I get prospecting now for geology a course or prospecting na wood? Woman think no granny.
No, bibi something is like bibi like ho. Bibi like ho.
Esa honi asem ne hona. Say omo mutimi nya okodro tuyo. Na che say omo no, omo backing bi.
They have a backing.
They have a backing. What I say, you have a backing from the powers that be. Things are hard because now there are another one most dangerous crowd. Womu tua de direct nsuo no. Chamfan for no. Womu tua de no a. O tua wie no a what the machine no nsuo na se. Once the gold density high and maybe add tension. What machine no nsuo as no dia begu na wo shi no wo.
Nsuo na mu.
Nsuo no emu. Wo shi wie a na se de wonya no a eso bese o refine onya gold no. Na wo the mercury na gum wo ho a nsuo no. What the mercury na gum direct a good nsuo no. Ti ano ne the most dangerous. Tiano ya mimi who say nuclear warfare against the country. It's a nuclear warfare. Or maybe the chemical warfare against Ghana.
Against Ghana.
And that is serious that we need to address that one.
Mr. Moa, omunya we with the
there's so many knowledge now.
There be say omunim the effects. Yeah, war nipa so.
Two ways. Ebinum so nim so much da. Ebi ho a na me obi ho gold yi, wo mutimi huru wi, opebi awia. Ya dey no ye no order hen ka trem ase.
Me prin nam ho ne sign and nam no.
Wa hen ka trem ase. E dey anya nwanwa say wo call hospitals no a. Be bia kidney issues wo pa wo ba hospital near you know. Those areas. And as I say no class dey say no ya sa pa ho akoba say no wo pollute nsuo no a nsuo na circulate no enu abi ne be no across the country no ntino ya kidney issues ni other issues no obi e benya bi teto na ka be take kidney e ke panyin odi be 80 bi yes oh papa bi yes na ni sa ya ne ndi ana okọ hospital na oju bi okọ hospital brin enen kuran kitwa o ga same side for any sign wo mu nyina tituozi enya no nko a se ade no se nsuo no se fa nsuo na se nsuo se enonom ko nduane na se na se chemicals no mu a utu man kan abedi no na je se wonnenam what to borehole kura se tie bia nsuo be sipua tu
yes Ghana waterfall ba bonte be ka say yes and they omo drilling show from no kura no they are at risk because
you know say
enye rasa sin mu die say
heavy metal and it can sink to the lowest point they bet me. It is another dangerous say. It is said they be pia who agree say. So they say.
How do we Kwabena emphasis you bet me see anokwai.
Ma me mfia forest dey nka ho anse.
Okay.
Now ba forest no so a. Wo mo so di forest no so. Ya no ka ho bi. Na yenya climate change ya. They say wo kan say adwira ne niam nsase guo no. Kodua de ohwe. Unya nsuo kra na de awota. Nsuo I've been going to the Jamestown for the past 40 years. Every August ending bia ye ko hono. This year nsuo anto every August ending bia nsuo to Ghana ha. This year nsuo anto ba bia August ma notice it. August ending bia o ye se onya ye na de ko August ending na me wa baka de be fan show na nsuo beto. Ampani nsuo beto. This year August ending nsuo ko anto ba bia. And the church says something is going amiss. Something is wrong somewhere. Esase ye nyina ya me ani ba ho. Let him solve our problem. Sisi a won say enuane bo ye din nyina hwe ene bayire kwa bayire kwa we kan say yi
Bayira men kwa metimi twesi so di ama enso mempo.
Okay, go kondomwa. I didn't know Sebasa. Something's getting at me. Now it's a say sorry. What the my politicians now omuntu me yet. Because Obia tried the next elections. I've told this, I've said it over and over and over again. Satama 2016 more 20 before 2020. 2016 Nanaku try say all solve no. And this is for sorry only they see. Koku wa ko jino say we ye to abani we adwara brada ukuara.
Munyina momra me yadwuma.
And ma echi ye koto abana ndi MPP go lose ya. The yam share no a. They say when timi kan galam say ho asem
The politicians need timi nye.
It is fair Nanaku for naka dia be koso ama o manyina ye concern say ya. O say mate committee. We committee asem. Baby adre how you got committee adia no say no akoti committee you say be boyeka you have to take drastic measures to solve what the committee assembly but they say no these two people cannot solve it kick them out bring Alanche Martin
but still
because let me tell you
it's still somebody who wants to win power.
Let me tell you because one na what you say one no where you be we're doing the next generation but not the next election. Their course is about the next election, but not the next generation. That's why we're having problems. The Omu Kenina is about 7 December year entina. A country of Mina and where's we me take committee in will be against 7 December. But we need to get somebody or resolve no. Obetimia stops that because you're here now when MBB ni boy because okay kind of really now they now so afen na abewo now trip o better is watermelon I will say and that form enti idea a serious a very serious concern a baby nka senka yenya serious war we need to
wage war against
galamsey where you are
against illegal mining. I'm putting illegal mining.
Because then whopa, she the corner, Muslim Ziono, you have a crazy. She is young one ever.
Kreniane, Akram from
2025, a come about Chrome Zeno. And you come to her. Nana, Omia Hentia, almost $8.3 million. I could tell you I never go. It's not a result of your forest not depleting. Who could spend $8 million? The idea between us solve, between us starting gradually solve no. Oh, Kwako ho ka be go. Na 2025 no $8 million ansuania 2026 so be dey. It you ever stress ya me ani ko. Na making sure say especially when mom jansurum direct ya o mu kunsuo no. And when mom forest no. These people there we need to tackle them with the
say obi was licensed to mine in the forest. There's a license to mine in the Makan Elia and the more pass here, just say, Obetimi Ako Forest, Ako mining our forest. Sani Pakrono, legal issues and what honing and croneba.
There are certain licenses able to mine the forest, especially when it is not gold express for rock mining, say quarry quarry and now limestone and say oh yan baby the limestone says oh 25 acres gra obetima tena and I say me van say a granite kwaji granite 25 acres of land there obetima tena over 50 years now nwie because that born timbo and utu na o yam
tinya dia ofuntum asase say
funtum asase gold no so there so especially surface mining no so akwa gina say underground mining forest no it doesn't matter anyhow because that boas kroni na ho ye tu ase nyina so ni patio you haven't affected the surface in any way
the surface mining any insumu mining
yes
and these are problems we
these are problems ba the surface mining dey this allow be as on forest and as on consume
okay
so the ground mining in Libano ko there na ground mining so you no na form you need a lot of
machinery
and then capital to get in there you no na crofo we be ntimi nko a nti e okoji kura na afa waka ni odi ani no na ntimi nko ase
okay
nti dangerous me feel say Womuakasa, they are waging war against the country, and the country must sit up. I'm done.
Thank you very much. Honorable Memra na yenhwe. The issue of Galamsey, and my person make Galamsey because obi ohon manye Galamsey by illegal mining. Any effect of Ghana so how we can curb it.
That's it. Actually, I'm much yet for.
But I know about Mike Kakramame.
Match out much yet for the match I'm 24. For no southeast. Now, my polling station executives, youth wings, Hunina, Betcha will be a match here, my chairman, I think so my assembly, edge my 4. Enina so no. Betcha Galamsey asem and I say illegal mining asem. Na oka hafa no na ibinuma dwe yo say man kran so. Tinan kom be pibiaka. So mencha dey say amfa and I say the madwene ye wo mo no. Amfa hono mo sa ma wo mo.
Ele omodi.
Kachire solo se o kasa na metia o kasa me begina ase na me yeko o kasa na metie o kasa more than 30 minutes.
Oh, wonderful.
I was listening. Me better hakura no nya more than 25 minutes before say wo wie. Enti me share no. Say I was on so kasa metie wo ni.
So look kasa 15 minutes.
There be abro sa.
Oh, you kasa 15 minutes. Enko.
Enti me Fred Jamane ba ha o. Fred Jamane ba.
Mama Torabo.
Enti onye din so wonti bi ase a wontworo ewie na onya kwan a wakana se
Mambese be na manyosem yenhwe from a nationalistic lens
on say nationalistic lens no senka omomudi kan kasa ye no ehwe no ehye sa lens no a na nka nyina ebe hye sa lens ni bie
na obi an party politics
amfa wan hye sa lens no a sa lens no untimi so enhye wo bi ade a wo wan hye no untimi enhye obi se won hye
mamenti we
Ghana ne yewo free 2016 aye to abawie ye eba 2020 aye beto aba 2024 se ya hwe ade bi okrum ha no mo a ye beto ba bia na Galamsey hu asem sori ye beto ba bia na Galamsey hu asem ana se illegal mining hu asem asori den na yaka ye to abawie a na akwakoda ebe kabusmi sia mi ato aba pe na asia peja na yaka ye to aba ni wie pe na asia akoda enti e kire se obi enyamfaso bi free sa 6 months no a ebe ka mi ato aba bia ye maso won. There are some people who are benefiting from it. And that is the angle I want to start from. There are some people who are more omu nyamfaso bi e free entokwa no aye kono eso ana e free se ebe kabusumi nsia bia ami ato aba na start ye beka ho asem wa ka ye to ba wi a na akwakoda obi anka ho asem biem ase wo krum hasi the whole of this year na ye nwi ni atiase nobody talk about this but it was there.
Does it mean say it was right?
It was there.
Was it right?
The issue is whether or not the right issue. But it was there. Asem said, "Never." Entina nye writer. Adentina ye kan yan tum. Na nye right. Adentina ye kan yan tum. Eye osi yan hwe no nationalistic.
Yes.
Na nye right ya. adentina ye kaya no tumu saa di besi mra ye betwaba ena obi akwakopeja aba.
The reason is that say what was right to and can amanfo kan ho asem, they wouldn't have raised it.
Enu ntira me se na ewo ho enti adenti na yatena ho saa ebe ka bosme miensa ama yato aba ena obi akwakofa saa asem we nkomo we yaba a ye nyina obi a da bia for the past 3 weeks ho asem na obi ye den eka hwe. Let me tell you this. Nobody will fall for any cheap propaganda again.
But yes, how will this be a propaganda? Better than
Nobody will fall for any cheap propaganda again.
Better than where propaganda, honorable.
It was there for the whole year. At then never cabos me miensa. And ye di home como. And to natural say, never heard more since January no. Na ye papa na.
No, you're correct. All right.
So what are you? I didn't know what you.
But the question is that, and you're correct. Your mampeni or car say ordinary presidency ebetu on the line of Galamsey. And Amebusa say audito ho and of fight that menace. Can ne yen samunka.
Sa
ya solve amaneko. And can 3 months to election be uncle Peja Emma.
Unim bibi. What's what they told her?
And now also or share Emma.
What's what they told her? What is what they told her? And I'm not going to
and
this man that we are talking about here, the Bibia Tonchen, what does it mean? When I say, made the presidency ebetoso. This is a war baby and Galamsey, were yebeto about 2020. Most of them were sacked. Most of them were sacked. Some of you may come. Ayabia appointees binom Yabetwaba. The year 2020. Wow, home assembly ebe boni mubiano. Go home. Emma even party for be crash for say president if we di blah 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 zembe brebi kwa amanfo hunu say ye gusu a ye no president gusu a o ye adwuma no ena mamoyefo bi mamoyefo a enne wo manya no kasa ekoko si president achi ewo wuram ho mamoyefo bi koko si akire owuram ho anu wose wahu se ni pasibasi pamwo meme ba meme waye the time that say ni panika sa asem no na ye wo si wo minerals commission a wo ye lawyer Anthony Obi ejina ho en nipa na wokasa na pointed the says ye ba we and e behwe so ono ane wo hanom obama kwa mma ye adwuma wonko ba bia e hwa no besia wo biem. Have you forgotten so soon?
I don't have issues with those things. So
I'm coming.
The issue is
Meba.
that, okay.
Nyabutre.
Na me musa question because
have you forgotten about all these things so soon? And to me presidency. What that's what the president ya to lie. Me presidency ya to lie. Now me ye adwuma to redeem the people from what is going on now. One penno. I will be koko see a chile no. Now when we are talking, you let that thing go. Enti what do you say? Say ene assembly si na. Now ba. Now busa. The obe can say. And now some ye. Shashe funra. On say. Papa Kasano. ɔte hɔ kakraa bi na wanka nkɔ hwɛ all because of those fights and me kyerɛ wasɛm bi mu amoate aseɛ because of those fights all the seats NPP seats most of the mining communities, you know, NPP lose. Baby, I want lose, you know. Vote no so tay. Look at a prominent MP like Barbara Otinjesi losing elections because of that. Look at this place where a Kumfi pineapple factory is. That man losing elections because of that. Emre Kuduka, I'm saying the vote no margin was not even up to 50. It is a president catcher was say, me the presidents ne toswa. Our fighting ya or lose seat, you know. What's one fan to so?
But the question is, nipa na wo ho no. Ene de wo kan ye, say the president is to no. Is it for the election because of person electing and person among for MPs and I said fighting a menace
of fighting
that will be a detrimental to the people. I just say beer. Who yes I person betiase. Of fighting and losing seat or sacrificing appointees. And then what happened afterwards?
And it went down. You were aware. Mamoya for the any omo tuwa how mon your madwene so mo pebi papa bi no ehunu no. Mamoyefo no adwun papa bia ni wo mutirimu no the country the people of impossibilities no ade ahen na wo say
mamoyefo ne hefo
mamoyefo na ka se kroma ni panyina na ye
ene hefo ne
mamoyefo ti o mayimu mamoyefo ti o mayimu mamoyefo ti o mayimu president anya bre no no mu nam akire e kansem. But mind you say, it started at your end.
How do we fight it? Because say I'm fight here.
Say how do we fight it?
But so many and say be to election ebeba. You better akosa ade no.
What's how to fight it?
Kwabena Owusu fight it.
Kwan a ye be fa so ye betu ase. Ene say nia president e hyase say oye. Ogusu ye say me to me dem insert me buaka say there are some even places bia na obekọ ho no e wo ho no bebrebe kwa enne eso atimi ate but dia me pese ye ti ase ne say wo si ye solve no nationalistic
yes
ye nche sa lens no ye nyi political lens mfiri yani na ye nya adwuma Emma will be amfa. Galam say hengo pay vote. Because as I'm talking to you now, wouldn't be. Mame up to bear just 2 weeks baby. Mesendi be amount. There are some people they are still going around.
Going around?
Telling people say you buy my. There are still some people. There are still some people.
Around. Among
for say.
Those people need to be arrested and prosecuted.
And I make said a free bear 2 weeks ago. You hear from some of us. You hear from some of us. You will hear from some of us. Na adia yes ye hunu. Na ye ti ase ade a wose ye ka kire ye ho ene se me mani abre na me ye adwuma no me mani abre se me hwe se ade a omanfo mpe no me ye afiri ho no no na obi so kofa kire dia ene ye
nyina entumfra
ene ye asem besi
okay
asem na besi ni sen asem na besi ni se what chop now what you say was no nobody will fall for it too. I'm telling you now and today, take it from me, nobody will fall for any propaganda. Nobody.
Okay.
Before you about 15 minutes.
Oh, no, me I'm chat time no.
Why
You just allow me. Why? For me too.
Enti adia me pese ye hunu ba ko no. Ni ye toso mienu am pese ye ti ase. Ni asan eyi ayi ni se. Mum yanko back since there is evidence for some people who went there to tell them omo yi omo ho mamoyefo ekoka kire nkrofo bi se ye de ba be moye nti munye no. Let's go back and arrest those people.
You arrest them, you should arrest all those who are involved too.
Yes, me know
all those.
Me know
no matter what
any
you
person,
are,
any
no
person,
matter who you are.
Any person. Over pictorial evidence. And I say, and I cry edit. Evidence ya
clear evidence.
Clear evidence be bet me prove beyond a reasonable doubt. At the same my moya phone de ni bi na ye hunu no. Why not? Why not? Yanche no. Yamfa ne nko. Wotimi kwagina bi mfa won san tro bi su keke. Say oye bi. Onye oba yan so de e yo tan hunu. Untimi nko no obi ebi asabio obi ne obi ejina hono edi nkomo nipa no eye ebi oye wabehia me ye kromfo me ni ujina ho odi nkomo me twen me ho ko ya na makọ wiade ni abechewo ye twen abeche because me no na ejina ho da bi ende enye ne kwan so no na emum die ebenya evidence no
abokro no nankasa no
yes amanfo prove beyond reasonable doubt it is the mamoyefo ni bia ye na ye hunu no eno mumye nko back nkonko fasade no ehon ye se start free ehon ye se start free enye de se enra no just by 2 weeks ago and ye sha se ne ye ka asemu yi so hunu se enkrofo bi na sha ase. So, my comment about this illegal mining issue, and they say, "Si ye kasi ye kwa, muma ye nshasi ye ne, ye shasi ye na, ye tu mfinfini,
yanko
shasi ye mfri, die si na anon."
Eden yenye wo chiri hon na anon, eden yenye.
Obi a video, obi a be fa ho, a wo ye mamofu a wo jira hono mo, a wani abira a wo kika nsembia, yanchew.
Yanko buso asem. Yanfa
nko buso asem. Edi ehumpo.
Okay.
Edi ehumpo. Ebe hye nkrofo bi mu. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Ti yanko na no ho de no.
Mumia me say. If say senka ashase everywhere ohun. Ashase everywhere. Anka me no nti anka asem we say da.
Anyway.
Anka me no nti anka asem we say da. Because there are some people who might say, I dream bonny a woman with him. Na, said ye, Panika, you know. A ye quite be a befast. Now say, Nippo or say, Drew say, ye to abadia, a ye truck a cra. And in some hunukakra.
Why want some now? Okay.
One who's have video
there be why want some now? Okay.
Who say, Panini Biaga, do time say, ye to about
Penny Bang.
Mama. Akase do say ye to aba a truck akra
di mamoyes for no ho na wo kok eko
a truck akra ensem hunu kakra enen yi kakra ne de afrafra ne de pab ye de pay elections arene enya me na make us asem no enya na make us asem no omo ne pagire bi na kai na ma quote no the video is there wa hunu bi enye te de ohun ye no ewo wo yi so se abetimi abo
nyabote solo hold on
asama betra wo na wo kan asama
hold on for me
nya ntoni wo bi na gina ho no onya lo ya onya mra nimni anya party ba na gina ho no no wonya mamoyefo abe saade we
anyway
wonya mamoyefo abe saade we
na afi yentoa so ha we say NDC is preparing their supporters ahead of elections so that when they are defeated, they will blame the EC just as they did in 2020. Admonish those poor supporters to cherish their lives because Mahama will not allow Sharif, Farida, and others to take to the streets. Nana Amwako from and Odiwe Abrene. We say good evening, Kyori. Please, I can't comprehend the essence of NDC's demonstration. The Electoral Commission has agreed to address all the concerns raised. So why are they embarking on demonstration on the scheduled date to create political tension in the country? They should reconsider their decision. Prince Ewoboga and Odiwe Abrain. Good evening. I am teacher Kofi from Konongo. I am really interested in your discussions, but it seems the conversation is centered on water pollution, which is right, looking at the muddy nature of our rivers. But our youth are dying from pollution, dusts, and chemicals. The discussion must also cover the health aspect. Greeting to you and your panelists. Okay, yeah, that's it. We say, if you are serious as a nation, we must abolish surface mining. We must make laws in parliament and must abolish surface mining. We say, okay, food is very costive. Dollar is almost 16 Ghana cedis. Kenke is 5 cedis and 10 cedis. But it's now that the nation enjoys free SHs, massive drip machine to every district nationwide, while NDC bought the Kambu cars for slave queens and celebrities, asphalt roads in every region, etc. When asked NDC supporters their reason for voting for NDC, the only answer is we are hungry and not good policy. Okay. And also, Ediano say this is the kind of NDC person we need. Good analysis. Basua ewo Cape Coast and Odiwe Abraham. Abraham ewo Aguna and also Edibi Abba. So good evening, KOD. We are all guilty of the gold mining menace. Both MPP and NDC are blaming each other. They are the same people who do the mining. Please, both political parties must come together and tell their miners to stop their activities and stop their hypocrisy. I agree with you in toto. From Afoko, Deputy Organizer, Deputy Youth Organizer, Akontombra constituency. Good evening, KOD. I'm shocked NDC as a political party are now speaking as if Galamsey is a threat to the future of this country and have forgotten what they preached to Ghanaians at the time. Nanado and MPP government were telling Ghanaians to desist from that so-called Galamsey. Double standard, hypocrisy, mischief, and propaganda tricks from the side of the NDC will destroy the country if care is not taken and Ghanaians mistakenly bring them back. This myopic thinkers again. Greetings to Honorable Dr. Nana Sompahene Alex Tete, MP of Akontombra constituency. We say, okay, hi, Kyode, let the NDC man understand that those behind the Galamsey is John Mahama, Kwekubuahin, and the NDC, including the one who is talking. May you please play the tape that was urging them to carry on with their businesses and that they will protect them when they come. May God forbid their return to power. Hypocrisy is at the highest level. Dadwin Ewo Amsterdam and Odiwe Abraham. Good evening, Kyodi. Honorable DC shouldn't jubilate because he's not from Mankranso. There is a serious Galamsey in his district. The chiefs Autumn say to the second is told just recently is from his constituency, Sabronum. Good evening to the panel. All right. Okay, we say Nanado should remember that MPP lost almost all the mining areas, so he should not mind the NDC and their CSOs. Adams from Tamale. Why now? We say Adam and so Edian no say give please the DC talk through. MPP can't sacrifice for Ghana and NDC take over the power. Is agenda for NDC. We all die if we don't tell NDC their bad faith. From Ata Odru Sokobain. Okay, we execute to be circumspect in your moderation. Those who said they will give amnesty for those jailed for Galamsey. One for Odin Amma. Anyway, and also Edian, I say, please, I beg, tell the NDC communicator that John Mahama can never win 2024 elections. My name is Ado from Kumawu. Okay, and also Edian. Good evening, Kyori. Thank you for your patience for some of these politicians at your studio. In fact, Ghana is gradually getting into a ditch by these politicians. They are the ones doing the galamsey, and they will turn around and be saying something else. Michael Yuki Ashford and Odiwe Abre. And please tell the NDC man, MPP man, to stop. Goodness. To stop the blame game and help the poor Ghanaian to come out from the unforeseen circumstances that illegal mining is bringing to the future generation. What thing I want to chimine and or the way by. The rest I'll come back and read it. My member for rebuttal. Now, you move on.
Senior. And today, my long-term suspicion that the hope that this future holds is a hopeless one has been affirmed. So if these are leaders, and this is how they will talk, not here. Sometimes media, at least with people like you,
Why?
There's a current video of the MPPPC for Menfi East. I was share party for. Western Region Minister Tinechi. I will catch up and say, so they need be about my side, Momono. Show that video. I'm gonna phone.
Oh yeah, Obe show.
Why not?
Obe show. Yeah. Yes. Because both of you are accused.
No, we are not both. In what capacity was Kwaku Buahin talking to that guy? Who mining that Kwaku? Second one. You're just of mining. You are Luvia, a woman to Sumo. And you were mine a rock now on Montegano, a form son. That was Kwaku was having a discussion. I have condemned that statement this morning. But you cannot equate that statement to officialdom. This is party. Mouse from my forest. Nyakunta mines. Akunta mines owned by who? Not the real of the MPP. A safe virgin forest reserves. Oh my God.
Or permits obetua.
Permits being Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. I'm a who by then. Said only permits. Ofrigo. Nanando says or question two. The Minister for Lands says no. Only permits or work. Nanando says ongo two. And that's where we are. It's a meeting common. Me pomodin asa sense we. Yen minim this is MPP constituency chairman of was central here. I took them because in boom there and that's list. Some of them are my friends. I said to here. This is I took them say unya 10. One to the man onye that involve. No go for go mum to man. That is why me can say. And no thing and a difficulty aba. Yentimenko. Because resec, any dissect, any music, anyone for say ensure that sanity prevail in those hinterlands, they themselves are accomplices. In the social for no call, no see almost no say will press we are. They lead the information to the miners and for them to escape. This evening, me bomodia said, Sanya man minko. Again, there's a video. The John Dramani Mahama Nyamieshano. Okase. Ye bedu abatwa enkofo bi for power nti o twantro kakra no aka no kakra say beya obe win election na Ghana for should be worry ye ntwa saafo no aye beto aba ye dey ntro kakra no kakra like one me ba constituency bia me $1 million me ba every village one dam me ba ntro basa and watcha na some wicked media houses in Kumasi here. We have official ya protest na ye twa baby o kan say ye beto aba kan no kakra o twa hono kwa na good radio so no o ka na nya government. He was advising Ghanaians about criminal elements like people within the MPP. Ye beto aba ye kan say na ye chantro ono nse so kan oboa
pray that told you for
like,
people to listen
prior to 2020 ye beto aba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in Peace FM studio ye busa say ye levy ye be the two about to so say there be Ghana for Jewudi ye two about ni wie ye open na draft ye levy bill the call parliament ma MPP for fight ye to the extent that minister no yare life threatening wo ye dey to ambulance mu say parliamentary laws no with the ambulance within the premises of Parliament House, it is deemed so house or a money to be. Your trouble we didn't see he live yamba. And these are the people talking. But I am there, baby. So for back Ghana managing opa. Your friend Kum Chacha. I love him. What for oil? Akon na kachi. I she oil go. Then yanko po din komo. Say obi biara. I want to galamsey ni bi. Obi biara. I want hand galamsey. Ensay nsuo. Ma Ghana for wo kire wo mo. Ensay nsase. Ensay mfudie. Ensay yakwaye. Ensay emuomuom. Numi wo bia say na for the biama. And that is my delight. The question is why now? Why now? Because the Medical Association, I research, at the report be about any loving Ghanaian, I will know within your mamweni who can report in Bia, Wakuma Baya Waya. Into your years, Kenya. When you put your foot to go, there will be a saying, na Ghana for who are, and for so Ben also. And you see, and the descending Ghanaians, Omo Jenny Ghana home. None yes, can almost pay. Sorry, it has nothing to do with politics. Because Forensic Commissioner Kessben, your first cover no, and as a science student, meaning say, when the last tree die, the last man will die. I am concerned, very, very concerned. Because Minister of Agriculture say, and no 20 people pay say because of climate change. I feel you're close to some millions of dollars. You are bro abba. Me as a Ghanaian, I cannot be happy. I have seen document
footages, video evidence.
Evidence. Documentary. I have seen documentary on TV. I attend the stint that we are today. I fed the news so affected. The sea. I will see that footage. The sea is also affected. Ghana near will draw my Ghana. Now we deal humanity. Now we say two leadership. You are there to serve and not to seek for your political interest. We seek card don't move over di nyafo na be pray. Obey emre. What did say the obey form? Unya wiase nyama nyina. Unya wiase ka nyina. Utu wiase gold nyina. Now my mewu, now my mebra and say. Frepon boat and say galam say no. Parliament in the flag staff. That is why I'm catch you say. Let us find a means and fight. We should halt the mining.
All right.
Senior, we should halt the mining. No more you say they are clone with powers. Into who ye DC, who ye MC, who ye regional minister, who ye minister. Now the devastating nature, environment, water, land, sea, everything. Are you happy as a leader?
Thank you so much.
We are DC now put my hand for your fobu to omo. So mo ye galam say. Are you happy?
Thank you so much.
Manage.
Bedasi P. Ye trust Sabeka video na o kano ma catch producer so mo ye ho adwuma ti. Ye trust Sabeka na fe yabo. Na ye ntoa so e wo ha. This time I'm just free Mr. Amwa. Maminti we. Dey na maminti. O say yeah, move on to a different topic, right? Obesa dia ba chire, o dia mani nwie.
Mame kan bi kakra. Dia me also say when we are fighting illegal mining, na say in my district, bia ye hunu say enkrofo bi nananu mu hwehwemu bi hunu say obi wo ho. Na sebi enyem na me hwehwemu no nti. Say no fori mu, say no fori mu no. Na bibi akano. It is even a plus.
Moto anamo ho.
E chese anamoto ye dan. Ekoso. E chese anamoto ekoso. A wantumi anye bi. Ena obi nso so kan say I shouldn't jubilate because I have no southwest never. Not at all. Min jubilate. But I was saying it. Saying ye na bulletin no e sha ase say agaya dai. Enti na me ka say me wa hafa no south east. No nkyerɛ me nka say hafa no south east bi nya dai. Anyhow. But me ka say mu no wuti a me kyerɛ ne ma bebrebe a ye de gu ho eso aye dai. Ate.
All right. Okay.
Pacho what you say?
Matuase.
Enti entro ene niema ne mo man mo ye fo se ma mo ye no de. Ene de obi ahunu. Obi ahunu. Ye hunu the tone. Leader no de cast asem no. Ye hunu tone na o de cast asem. Was na nanom. Munim sesa amanyosem eduru hono mo a party campaign eduru hono mo a ye twa tro kakra. Enada kakra. Okay, that was what he said. You come on me at bibia. So why are you talking about as if said here? O kasa ma kwa hu trintin na pie said here. What's a tro ni twa yaba? What mean you bra obre?
But that's honorable.
What bra obre?
Thank you very much. Man, picking my last messages now. Mr. Time no crasso. Is that what?
Because any pay any pada amanye say blame
game. Yes.
Game,
anyway,
can you imagine the one life is more important than the blame games?
All right. The concerns of the NDC to the ECA. Omo esinyame aduma Tuesday omo ye chere because omo who said the Electoral Commission na owo ho no one MPP for ekona krana fa kwabia so say omo pese omo wiabem edema the New Patriotic Party na omo akoso atena abemu omo arezi concern yisi ababonte abedress say mo de concerns nya ababedan besinde yetimi resolve no nyina so why the necessity say ye ko akwakoye yichire but say mo koye yichire that does not solve the question of cleaning the register. Mami too.
Yeah, I know it's very important because
be
on say elections. Mami kai back. Okay, May 9th. May 9th we dey see Ghana.
Football ho atoyere nchem na esi.
See. One thing as I prove.
Referee na wakoji bibia na supporters ne abonyo so.
Exactly. Enti say we electoral commissioner.
Wakoji onyese ska o. Agudie na o say wakoji infringement bi memfa na sa. Na say omumu so obu atenchia. Ma menka na sa. Na supporters no. Nyese wakoji ademude nyese na. 128 or so.
Can you imagine? So life we this is umu wa. Ibianka umu dependence Ibianka umu enjoy. But they die for just a split second. Ubi decision. They are cause here. Still a who's answer the we say more peace. The cost of peace, the value of peace. You the value of peace here. Yes, anime. Say yenya sa gold nyina e organ nyina so ni nyina bietu nyina begu apampamu ha e di niam aka nyina aka ho na se asumdwe ni ha asu ni mfaso ye tia se sia de ma form onyi kim se sia se
obi abepe bi afa
enti ade bia ye bia nya nwene nipa life ho kan yansa nsa na adwene yen die bedie eni say lives are more important because you know the lose you don't get it back so until you know and remember honor so woye na say e dey how be ba o make sure so be gina so now because wo ya de no obi ofin so ya affect o na be prompt about something that is happening buano na bo o man ni nyina na enye hwemu ni enyi ade ni fio no because said the cause
so waye
pusiga ni za na man
so waye
what me information amenya say about 200 over 1,000 people
250,000 or so.
And we go through similar yeah. One person ye forensic audit. The team who is BI okay. Ade be ya pa ne say me makoy registration na mako na me ko akoto aba me ko police station. Kodi lies be 5 hours. Ne be duru so udini na kwa ha. Ube ko udini ho na kwa ha. Udini ho. This is one na be akoy registration.
But Mr. Abasa no so basa sometimes you have yourself to blame because you be a register no say na ko check say udin wo bebi e wo say wona
bunim de wo mu no nyina kire say enye say ukoya akọ check ye no the information ya o che say enipa bi na omu sebi ye na ekoto aba nye nyina na o say kwaje say yanko na mafama
wadada wo mo
mo card mra na ye de kwa akọ gigi loan bi am say de nkrofo tumi frɛ sɛ ma code bi na register na ye de a block number na mo tumi wura number ma no bi yentem etimi si ba bia etimi BBC aba mo me nyina mi ho kwan na ye nye audit no na bibia nto ina ekoto aba na de obawe no a wendi obelose no lose honorably since ye be jama ne ma hangi osa because be dem stro si ahwe na se ma we say aginsemu a se wonim nyema sa neighboring countries no the way omunzim pay asem no na se wo dwane na so obetimi akọwa wo mo ba ha de etimi ji wo mu na so ye kọwa mbidabia me kan dabia me I had an office in Africus but wo kọ in and out stress yom do FM and me close that office e de nya sam kitwa se de na bana ye fam sa no mo ma nyina ye nka mom na yentimi nya bibia se ye bia no obi akoma nton yem ansa na akakoto aba
but that's very important honorable moment on that EC ne NDC for ensensem
okay but that's it EC ne NDC for ensensem me pese me waste much time wo ho ehia me
be ehia Ghana
me ehia me
but ehia Ghana you're a leader in Ghana
NDC for na ehia omo na omo adwene ye wo mo se omo nye satisfied omo adwene na omo se omo nye satisfied
omo nye justified
no
mbusa se omo nye justified so omo adwene omo se omo nye satisfied
they don't have any basis say
you be a transfer or no women say EC aye a friend saying omo de voter register there no transfer there no from winning na ba
be say EC say okay mombra ne yentena se onkan
waka
mombra me yentena se okay 2016 as I say PV panyini bi deben crab committee about EC audit meboa eba ye no EC for frey omo se mommra ne yentena se na yenye audit no ye nyina omo frefra amanyofo nyina mommra mehia na yentena se na yenye audit no
so omo approach na wompe but what their concern is genuine
and what dey ho if say o concern ye genuine na ye frewa bra wokọ
na so makọ okọ omo koye
ene kosi say
ena omo se still omo ni gidi
omo what you say enu na kire say you are not genuine enu na kire say you don't have any basis. You just want to do something so that say u failure akura wo kwatwere exams no wonim say de obawie o timi kura ka say de pen kura ma o timi ka say de pen ma o munim say de yan ombewe every say at this time no sabi o ma obetwa wo mo nursing training teacher training allowance no wo mo do ho mo twa wo School for now, mo buy ya, mo catch up, mo say mo ntwa like be ni water be university no. They are there waiting for you. They want to pay you. Enkura no a sabi omo buy ya nyame adom. Omo benya free SHS a wo ka say wo call March pass free SHS 419. Enne dia wo so na de buy no. Sankura no ho twa wo to pay you. Enti wanim say sanema we nyina ho twa wo. Lectures na wo twa wo mo research allowance mu no. Omo rent fee yo. They are there, they will pay you. Am I renfi? A teacher for them catch them say, yeah, mamma chock biano. They are still there, they are there to pay you. And this all I say anima when you now person the patapa and the firm. But I didn't honey woy. Young fan qua bring against me fee. Some yammy to me how any family would them because we many so town.
I see.
Many so town and 20 family would have. I saw who say, yeah, so na se won ti ase wakọ question be na obusa ye yes o mo de me report o say yi o mo kokọ share report no o mo famna na nyina hwe bi se won nya certifier e je say audit me na o de amana
ya fama forensic auditor
no woi owoi on sa forensic auditor de man no owoi wo and your obadi adi obadi atum se ono de o meye na nim sa forensic auditor kro no beba. You go and bring a person to come and do this audit. And these people will tell you, say, I'm penny past mercy. And I don't microphone come once a banana. When the microphone come once a we know them since ages. About I tete ye kurase ye tena kurase ye anyini ye no won say kurase no so woni nya dia da bia bebu waku enti say ya na ne de tete kurase saa enti we ye sa ne ye we nyina ye hunu bi wo enko ba bia that's the reason why ya me pese me waste me time wo ho no enya necessary
all right
because me pese wo moti ase se de enti omo ye sa nyina ne say they say enkura maako more than 1 million wo ho mo twen wo mo
omo twa mo yi
I don't bet ya one more twa one mala wan simu no wo ka so mo awu they are still alive wo ka say one more adwan free say wo ka so mo ni ho wo ka say one more wo mo kira de 2 years wo tua 3 months no do you think say wo mo de bet you and I ka so mo rafi I be di ya table hanum say we have short memory no wo ka say sanity they are still there they will show you say you need short memory. They still remember.
But that's it.
Yet, you know, I bet you chroma kumasi na odi yatem. That's all the go to cry kwa maya. Go the yakwan.
But that's honorable.
Go the
so
Opel man pegina wa be didi kumasi fo atema na nado. Ase kwa berefo. Se mo nto aba mame a mo nkotoma ne amope. Atem de be na chense.
Okay we wa be you.
Abede
kwan.
But what do you matter? Buna umo.
Anyway.
Oko voter region. This is classroom bi so na so hene bi say oye ofa de sika nkoye. Me hu o man panyina wa ba otufo say no. Na se ya si face chese ofa office obadi ndi aduane pa for no private school.
O kan way.
We
assembly. Phrase it. Again, papa bako private. Na say aduane a woni na papa.
Also papa bako.
So mpa.
People are complaining say aduane nye. Na so office aduane nye for bako private school.
Anyway, mama too na
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ya wi Ghana scammer no.
How na wi Ghana scammer?
Anya ba na scammer. Let's go the campaign about.
Debi. What evidence do you have somewhere we
Bank of Ghana 1.1 billion.
So does it mean say the amount?
Never how? Campaign is coming on the year. How? Campaign is coming on the year.
Into busan some de na me how?
But individuals are giving us money.
So how do you justify so no de na wi am?
Now want in someone. We dey am check in the community becoming here. Tie, dey make anya na kwa na de no. Ye kan we che no a. No akoja simpie so. Nyame na shira me. Ashimu. Ghana for soon. Se komodi wo mo nya duane ndi Ghana for soon se 3 message de yenya Ghana for soon se ho tire befo a no jasim peso nyame na shira me no kunko no bontin ko se
let's talk about the issue.
Thank you. Yeah, Samantha Jaka. Electoral Commission now it's an extension of an MPP extension. How? Wo mo ba ye ana yamba me Charlotte say anya hwe ana omo asoma nkofo e de petition come president ana omo pam Charlotte say ana omo nkofo omo favorite den bet now enu achi na omo nkofo MPP Tescom e wole gon den be kan ho enu achi na omo nkofo MPP communication officer member bunu ho Dr. Apia but sorry people have said say e wole gon no Tescom patron Apia hine or your MPP communication team member and the whole loss into easy way be can be bia or ni MPP for continue with them that's what I catch there in just some no can bia adechi an MPP as fan communicators omo na ye PRs for the easy no about radio no be din come but ya e dia na dia bedu ba bia wo se ye dia bedu ni say ya chewa na nyantie bi say BVR B agra e wo easy wo na sa BVS no chefo uche me and then the machine mum to be na laptop na you about my dear registration is for the end be ayira yes any truck kata come I say ya teso infide be ayira almost say ayira e chiri any intercept memo bi sa mpa e be ayira o mo ahwehwe any won say omo the machine akoma MPP for some find easy for that's
hold on memo no if you find buy meaning that omo no mo bonyu so ayira
but say omo deny say ayira but later on it came to light ayira
okay
and he had them say and the come MPP for
Easy for na say obi we easy for no dia come.
Easy for no dia come.
Na ebe no masa atworo sa ayira, no mo san verify sa ayira.
Etwache. Dia come o mo so mo fa registration. Ti ayo, aso me keni be sampa. Ina say, and the registration ba be yi. O se afie ni pa because yan fie ni a. Ye bi odan bim. A ye twodi ni wi a, de wodan ni mu no, e ba be ka ho. Ena di kan. Enti ye sha se a na ye ka kire mo say BVR machines na wo dem one na ye di adwuma no. Omo ye ntwe obi a serial number because registration bia serial number of BVR ye registration no. E de ho.
You have 3 minutes to finish.
Easy for sit down. One prima ye ntro. But on to them, I'm not a mad direct say ntro no. Ni a training and ho Ghana wi. What I say? Into your idea of BVR machines are a registration. Into your registration na wi. The next leg air transfer, nyasa. And you can see person who one more. Omo be transfer no. It's say registration again what dem no. Afa ni ye pe kunchance bi. E dia be wurem. To the transfers. But you were dem ho a all the offices be taking note. Easy said that on premier and them was okay. So we ordered our boys. Say all party people should go to this office. No more cut on here and the banter and finally easy give way in. What your chronology am about? Until right from the word go, there was suspicion. Say easy any MPP account boom a degree. And no more be exhibition. No exhibition no. And he identify say Tiaye see a transfer will be a dia a normal. But baby a transfer ni dino or so called you absent list be ho say the dear free ho and to me more makum and you didn't make us once here. Some come on, not less wife and absent list na me di wom. You be quite was na me dia ba ho. I feel there are quite a number of them. Ya transfer by ye hu baby a free buy. Na just come on medical no di say if you didn't be show mo dem. And no me registration. Now fe no mo pay means bi e dia kono abam. Atuselotu uti nkomo ni ye pa. Anna ye hu say ebi ni mo so a. Almost that this place say bi anka me minim say that e be so aba no. Me continue amekom Methodist primary school. Eh. Hona minim. And then me din come and cancel this year because this kromo.
Oh no, Yaman cross. Edujama.
Enti me come say me koto abanda adam. Na Edujama. The number of polling stations are over 20,000. Say bia ye 10 cra 10 times 20,000. We are talking about 200,000 names. And you say easy. Ni ye hu no. Ye feel say enya dia atwetwe aso. Enti said that didn't see a widespread no. Yempe an independent arbiter. Because boni nyina amuka una mudi. Na omehwehwem amaye. Na ye fear no enkoda. Esan say muankasa yedim se bu ya MPP for do na namugo. Omumuni yakum. But the will of the people is greater than any selfish individual.
Mamusa solo.
The will of the people is greater than any selfish individual.
Hold on. The best way, Minister Pesel compel you go to the law court.
No.
The law court compel them to do it for
we are doing democracy and demonstration, lawful demonstration. It's part of the instrument.
So and after the demonstration, what?
We will demonstrate. We will force them. Nagana, I branch you, I'll be sorry. So before a hotel in Sia, MPP for not Tamano. Was you one election? When the might of Ghanaians, sorry, hotel on your munkoy. Dipane kasa, obese, obehu numbers be pour out on Wednesday, on Tuesday. Not yet. Numbers na about no, and you only end this fool. Ghana for Mwadu. Ghana for Mwadu. Ghana for Mwadu. Omu important yama. Omu tinkoyi. Omu ka ho. School kwara ko free SHS. Granny adimo omu bi enya osa. Omu ka ho.
Me time na so.
Akuafo abenhwe na nie ye mom fertilizer da. Omu ka ho. Enkom yedi galamse ase ko mu nyina. This is etu galamse omu ka ho. Adravafo a etimi to petrol omu ka ho. Importers are and then can no can yama this 60 days as our car akọ demorage and then 21 days MPP kwamfo akwamfo on pay enti say go for ni aka ho Ghana for mu kire ho mu ukwadum ha nipa esu businesses o ka ho nipa ti mamu ha o mu nya sa legacy o mu se abai mu bai mogu Ghana doctors mogu Ghana teachers mogu Ghana o mu nya ka ho so they will be overwhelmed by the numbers.
Thank you.
And they would have no option than to do the needful.
Thank you.
Yeah, the case of money, but we say the EC will be compelled to do the needful.
Now,
any our boss, I mean, and the one say EC will buy anything they say. It's okay with the MPP. I know.
Debut.
Tell my limited registration. Oh, Mokan say, I feel you're transfer. You never them more. I feel the easy can say, my party be a ma. Then an MPP should communicate. Me party for your munch if you move your uncle. Hey!
This in the no the other Kwabena Owusu
Kwabena
Owusu
Honorable.
And I yes
Kwabena Owusu Dankwa.
Every girl is good.
Senior.
So no first me time na so.
Mami see na me papa bam za. Ona na ho sure da. But they dey about papa obody. They kasa yo.
Mami too so first mami.
Enti me kan say. Papa Kasembi, me ho eno na me to na da bia na meka. O man Ghana pe ene o man ayewo. Say you no bia see o man mu a nobody would benefit. And it's isi ma me no to da na say o ye no sa me na me ho twiri me. Omo ne the needful. Aba no me say me buy maka say ya taxi I have gone to 17 constituencies. The bia kwa baby ko 2 days. Na chale me ya monyo semu nyina me hu when the NDC is attractive more than now. We are winning the election.
Thank you very much.
Adie bi ebesi.
Less
than 55% of them more.
Solo. Mezama mami too na afi ye
on minor we say no. They say those omo isusu say
we don't go give for the TV.
Timi ma omo akwanya na omo sustin be tasty on minor na say omo tun be take the commanding highs of the youth. Because maybe I say it is so na edit ma omo. There are Martin who say no akofa branches so no pa 40 years pepe number. Je say we satisfy constitution. Yes, I know constitution crowd there. Kedi be 25 bin another 30 bin. KOD ye makwaba say we can
ade oye ya na obi frame me na me mpatwa nyame I also a journalist.
KOD no.
I also a journalist.
About KOD now, KOD we dey. Aba my Kessben. But the Nyamias say Martin Dunaka movement for changing one. It's never be now. So of course name because the better 18 now we be no. E chi bibia kan bia obi a banda. It is having Yamfa yani ambra never movement.
But that's if Mr. Honorable, finally, to Luminam control program. And
Okasa more than even 7 minutes. Abraham Kasa about 3 minutes. They make say that's say o my opportunity. Say ye make yensem na yemfantre Ghana for Emma. Ye pese Ghana 14 wo mu hunu ene say Dr. Bawumia bibi papa wonimu echen amammoyefo panyini no.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Bawumia wonim fie aba no obrada o. Enye oni ba bia o ba wo meda.
Thank you very much. Yari jumadi no esi ha na yada malam yaya ase one ekua PSC o na change jumadi de bremeda Mr. Joseph Amoa senior member movement for change ase Solomon Anane NDC Ashanti regional executive member ono so eba jumadi na se Honorable Thomas Owusu Ansa this year have North South East ono so Gemma NPP ono so ebepiem hanum say Mohammed messages by yentimi ankan mo fanchen Mohammed by kan nyina so yedamase yebeda set Wilson roja camera na chi no sign a direct show no e de emai ya pages e de ko social media handles nyina oko MCR Same ene omoma kanyina so eboae na yede dwumadie no ebrem technician on duty enso eboae medin ede Kwabena Owusu Dankwa metram ema lawyer ohene Amankwa Chan yes sorry so na dwumadie no deɛ aka ɛwɔ fie ha no yɛde atoa so ama mo yakra mo bye bye